Host Tony C. As we broadcast live here on Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Plays YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. We'll give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games, and that's what we do here on the drive-thru Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Is deliver live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later, and deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and at Sports Chat Plays. Let's take a peek at who'll be on the show with us here for today. All right, with us, Tony Brown, Damian, Sosh, Alex Martin, Ninos, Zawacky, under the dentist chair right now. Couldn't get out in time to start the show, so this is how we're going to line it up for this evening. We've got Smart, Brown, Ninos, Sosh, and then I will close this out. But I do have Zawacky's pick, so I'll give that pick out to you again. We got our man Zawacky in the dentist chair as we speak, so we'll have to get to him another day. So that's how they're going to line up. All right, let's get this one ready to roll here on the drive-thru. Lots of games here to go here. 15-game card for Major League Baseball. There's a doubleheader between the Cleveland Guardians and Twins. Guardians get the win today with those late two runs to win it by a run. So let's get this one underway. Let's go ahead and welcome in Alex Smart. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. I'll bring in Alex here right now. He's got a nice game for us tonight. Alex, what's happening?
We got some baseball on tap tonight, and we're looking at the Baltimore Orioles, the explosive Baltimore Orioles. They scored 9 runs yesterday in a 9-2 win. And actually, they've been kind of explosive lately. I always thought they had an underrated batting order, and it seems like it's coming together. We'll see if there's regressionary pauses along the way, but I just look for them to be an upward type of team. And tonight we've got Kremer on the hill for them. He's 2-1 with a 1.71 ERA and 1.24 WHIP, and in 4 starts, and his team has won 3 of them. And just interesting, the Mariners lineup is a combined. Now this is a very small sample size. 0-9 with 5 strikeouts against Kremer. So, they've been whiffing. They haven't been looking at his stuff very well. So in the recent past, this part of the lineup anyway, that we expect to see here again tonight. And you know what? And he's got backup because the Orioles relief pitching has come to life. And they rank 4th in the league in ERA and 12th in batting average, against. So this is a good team. And then looking on the flip side, we've got Seattle's Robbie Ray, and Ray has pitched well. He's he's been an inconsistent hurler. I mean, he doesn't throw hard. He's learning to be more crafty, but I look for him to be in a regressionary state here tonight. He's 6-6 with a 4.07 ERA, and you know what? He's lucky to have that. And I'm really looking for Baltimore to sort of repeat what they did last night. So we're going to go with Baltimore, and I just like the pitching matchup. I like the way Baltimore's playing. Just like everything about this, and I like the value that we've got going on our sides too. So we're going to take Baltimore.
Yeah, I can't argue that one. I looked at that number. I said, wow, that's a little high here because these Orioles, we've been touting these Orioles here going back to their series against the White Sox. So last week when we were talking with Brian Bittler on that one, we kind of liked the Orioles going in this. As you mentioned, their bullpen has really come to life here. As we've seen them ERA just over 3. But when you sit back and you think about it, the Orioles play in the AL East, so many of their opponents are the Yankees, Red Sox. Right. Rays, Blue Jays. You have an ERA like that in the bullpen against in that division. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, very much so. So you look at the line and you start to wonder. We always want to wonder what's the catch. What do you give me for free here? Well, there's nothing for free, but anyway, it could be just a branding situation with Baltimore, not being looked at by the public with enough respect. But the lines makers are on their game, and I'm not saying they're offering anything up here. So I guess we're just not all of us are not complete believers in Baltimore quite yet. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see that too. Maybe they're not getting hurt yet. They haven't been hurt yet by Baltimore yet. That may be the case. We always talk about a public opinion instead of looking at the numbers. And sometimes people get a little lazy. They think, oh, it's the Orioles. The Orioles are bad. They're a horrible team. They can't pitch. And then the people, again, get lazy and they don't go back and look at the numbers like we do.
Right, exactly. So, there is value, and you got to just look at it that way. You've got value. You have an advantage. Nothing is for certain, but, hey, you have to take your edges on a consistent basis, and you will find out in the end. Usually is the case. I know a lot of favorites have been cashing this year. But this is going to change around. Tonight's a good underdog selection from this.
Yeah, some of the best value from year to year is looking for that improved bottom feeder.
Right.
Saw that with Detroit last year, right?
Yeah, that's right. 100%. I agree.
All right, we got here the Orioles plus 155 against the Mariners. This one will have a start time here of 10 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Alex, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Pin for tonight. Good action. 15 games here on the card here from Major League Baseball. A couple of WNBA as well. What do you have going on over at the site?
I've got one key Major League Baseball selection. It features the Houston Astros at New York Mets. It's a total, very strong value selection there. Get on board and join me. Let's go with this for the rest of the month. Just with me through July. I'm really, obviously, what else am I going to concentrate except on baseball? 99% of everything out there is a baseball investment option. So we're going to just join me this month. We'll make some money.
Again, we're board here with Alex Smart over at Pick Dogs. I'm hunting for that value in Major League Baseball and finding it here. Get on board. Alex has his featured pick tonight is the MLB best bet of the day, a total between the Astros and the Mets. Get on board with that. Remember, these one-offs now are all guaranteed. See, these one-off packages, single individual plays, single day packages are guaranteed. If they win, well, you pay the price. Obviously, if they lose, that credit is credited back into your account. So get on board with Alex Smart. He's got that total best bet of the day for Major League Baseball. Or as we talked about, the long-term passes. Alex has a 3, 7, or 30-day all-sports pass. You get all of his premium plays for that period of time you select. When you go to his handicapper page and you make that purchase, you get add a second capper with that 2-for-1 cap promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Alex, as always, great having you show. Continue that success, and we'll talk with you again next week.
And if you don't choose me, there's plenty of really good cappers on this site. And Tony's one of the most talented Major League Baseball cappers there is out there. So give him a follow. Anyway, guys, take care. Nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you, Alex. Appreciate that. We'll talk with you again next week. Alex Martin here on the drive-through. Hey, guys, be sure to tune in to the show Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. each time. We are live, and we'd like you to be live with us. So if you would, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Of course, set those notifications. Of course, that means you'll get notified when we're live, so you can be live with us, and you can bet in the best numbers with these picks. So make sure you do that as well. Let's continue on here on the drive-through. As I said, Rod will not be with us today. He's in the dentist chair. Couldn't get out in time. Just could not get out in time. So we got his pick. We'll have it for you on the recap. Let's continue on. Let's go over to hot, steamy Las Vegas, Nevada. We already have temperatures up in the hundreds. And let's bring him in right now. He was going to give us a poolside segment, but it just got too hot. And matching his handicapping, Tony Brown, how you doing?
Yeah, I was trying to bring you the poolside picks, but literally it start the temperature warning, and there we go. It's 108, and on these electronic equipments, it's like 120, and I just can't do it in Vegas, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, just tough to do. I know he had some good sites out there, and some of his friends out there, and well, we'll just say we'll have to wait for next time. All right, Tony Brown, here we go. Major League Baseball here at 7 Eastern time. Pretty good matchup here. A good NL East battle as the Phillies here host the Braves. The Phillies are favored here at $120, total 7.5.
Yeah, we're going with the total in this one. It's really, really low. I mean, I know Wheeler's on the mound, but 6 of his last 8 starts, we had over 8 runs in 6 of his last 8 starts. So I don't know why that total is so low. And that's including the starts against the Braves where they had a 7-3 game. And then they might have had it set so low in Philly because Bryce Harper is out. But even with Bryce Harper out, Carl Schwarber has done enough to fill in. So, you know what I mean? They played they were in the lineup when they played him last time and Morton was on the mound. In that game, they chased him out. He had 4 earned in only 4 innings. So I don't know why it's so low. We can't look a gift horse in the mouth. We're definitely going to take the over in this one.
All right, Tony Brown here is going to go over the total on this one. We've got the Phillies and Braves over a total of 7.5. You know, Tony Brown is we were talking about here. Tony Brown is trying to get this phone corrected there. With this Charlie Morton, he had a really rough start to the season. But I think some people a reason why we might have seen this total come down a little bit is the fact that he has shown a little bit of improvement. When you look over his past 3 starts, he has struck out 32 batters in his past 20 innings, and I think some people are seeing maybe there's some improvement here from Morton.
Yeah, they have, and the thing about that is, it's the team that and like improvement or you show regression as the season goes on. But against this team, he's getting lit up, and so I think that we're in for more of the same. And then it's not like a high total like 10 or 12 or anything like that. It's 7. You know what I mean? Just 7 runs. So 3.3, that's just their ERA alone. Even if they don't do anything crazy or nothing like that, it's just their ERA alone. So 7 runs shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, we got 7.5 now. It's 7.5 and 8 in some places now is where that total sits. So Tony Brown here on the Phillies and Braves over total here of 7.5. This one will have a start time of 7 Eastern time. All right, Tony Brown, let's take a look over at Pick Dog Sprint where you're putting up some really good numbers in the last 7 days. Come up with a great NHL season. Took your victory lap there. And now we're on to baseball. And, of course, 500 units of profit last 7 days. A 15-game card here for Major League Baseball. We had game 1 of a doubleheader just go off already, so we still have 15 games going on. What do you have going over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Well, I got a 4-pack up with baseball. Like you said, no hockey, no NBA, no problem. It's just all baseball all the time, but that's right in our wheelhouse. So I got 4 plays up, including my $15 special that, people that want to get on or give it a shot. I got a $15 pick. You can see what I'm about. And then I got my triple play, my best 3 plays in the board. They're all together on a triple play. So whatever you want to do, there's plenty of action for us tonight.
That's right, guys. Get on board Tony Brown over at Pick Dogs Premium, showing great results here the past 7 days. This is all documented here. Also showing results of the last positive numbers the last 30 days. Of course, you can verify these numbers by going over to Pick Dogs and go to Tony Brown's handicapper page. Go down to Pick History. All the plays there are recorded. They're graded immediately for you there to check them out there. So transparent. See over at Pick Dogs. So get on board with Tony Brown. He has that $15 pick up there, a 10-star MLB top dog. Get on board with it right now. Of course, all our one-off plays are guaranteed, meaning if they don't win, they don't show the profit, the credit goes back into your account. So Tony Brown with some plays up here individually. He does have a triple play where he has a 3-pack. He takes his 3 best bets from Major League Baseball and puts it together in a 3-pack. Affordable pricing, just $35 there. Or if you prefer, with Tony Brown, he has a 3, 7, or $30 sports pass. All of his premium plays for that period of time you select. When you go to his handicapper page, you make the purchase with the long-term passes. You can add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. But again, Tony Brown, we're in this 1-year VIP pass for the grinders out there who bet every single day.
Yeah, if you bet every day, if you buy these individual plays, especially now, we got 90 days of summer all baseball, it's just going to put a lot of money in your bookie's pocket. You want to grab this package, you can't really afford not to get it. It's my 365 days of plays. It's not a season pass. It's a 1-year pass. So you'll get all my picks to this day next year, and that's everything. There's no upselling. You get playoff picks. You get championship picks included, all these things for one low price. So if you're serious about making money, you can't afford not to get that pass.
That's right, guys. Get up over here with Tony Brown over at Pick Dogs. That 1-year all sports pass is the way to go. You can add a second capper with that 2-for-1 cap promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Tony, as always, great having you show. Continue success, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
All right. Thanks for having me, Tony, and I'll see you guys on Thursday.
You got it. Tony Brown here on The Drive, too. Let's continue our coverage here on The Drive. You guys, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show. Rod could not be with us today. We'll have his pick at the end of the show. Still in the dentist chair. All right, let's continue on now. Let's go over to Ninos. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Coming off a really great NHL season where he finished at the top unit producer over at Pick Dogs. Let's get him in right now. I think we got him ready to roll here. Ninos. What's happening?
Going pretty good, Tony. How are you?
Doing awesome. All right, here we go. 9:40 Eastern Time features here. The Diamondbacks hosting the Padres here. $1.10 now on both sides, total 7.5.
Yeah, there's a surprising line here considering, I guess you can understand the Padres have lost a couple games coming into this one. They have been banged up without their 2 best players, but there's a lot of optimism around Machado's comeback, and that sounds like he may be starting. If he doesn't start, I expect him to at least come off the bench if they need him late. So I think that's going to be the spark that San Diego needs to turn things back around. And of course, not the not the easiest pitching matchup here with Gallen, who's having a pretty good season, going up against Manea, who's been a little bit up and down. He's struggled a bit with his command at times, but he did have a good outing against the Diamondbacks lineup last time, going 6 innings, giving up just 2 runs. And I think if he gives us anything similar this time around, the Padres should give him enough run support to get the win here. So I'm taking the Padres on the money line.
Padres here on the money line, and of course there's been no line movement for this reason. It's still 110 because Machado will not be in the starting lineup here There is a remote possibility that he could make an appearance off the bench, and he should be considered day-to-day. So no Machado, at least in the starting lineup here for the Padres. So that word just coming down here as we can confirm lineups here now. I don't believe we can confirm here for Arizona. Yes, we can now confirm on both ends. Okay, so we've confirmed that now. Hosmer, Voit, Missouri, Kim, Abrams, Grisham, Profar, Cronenworth, Alfaro here for the Padres. So we can now confirm both lineups here. No Machado in here, but again, you got Manaea going with you. You got a Padres team, Al, that has played really well here on the road this season. And as far as Gallen goes, Gallen will go, but I think the biggest difference here is just this Arizona team that struggles at the plate, and I think there is definitely a bullpen advantage on the Padres side.
Yeah, I mean, again, San Diego, as you said, last time I had checked, it was just the Diamondbacks lineup that was confirmed. So thanks for checking that for us, Tony. But yeah, as I said, I think there's still a pretty good chance that he does come off the bench late if they do need him. And as you said, Manaea's been pretty decent this season, and the Diamondbacks, not the best lineup in the league, so you can't expect them to have too big of a lead late into this game. So I do expect Machado again to show up if they're not ahead already without him. So, and it's not like it's just been Tatis and Machado. They have some other guys in the lineup that have been doing pretty well. So this is a team I think they can handle even without their two best players.
Yeah, and Arizona hitting just 210 at home. It's been a really light hitting Arizona team again. Padres minus 110 against Arizona. This one to have a start time here at 9:40 Eastern time. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs for tonight. As we said, 15 games here on the Major League Baseball card. What do you have going on over at the site?
I like this card quite a bit today, so I have quite a few plays for everyone on the long-term passes. I have a 3-pack for everyone else, or just my best bet if you're just looking for one bet. But again, your best value is always going to be those long-term or 2-for-1 capper specials, so make sure you check one of those out.
That's right, guys. Got on board here with Ninos over at Pick Dogs. We're showing a prop here the past 24 hours. Baseball on the board right now for Al. He's got a MLB Tuesday triple. He takes his best bets here from Major League Baseball, puts it together in a 3-pack. Affordable price of just $40 here. You can buy them individually as well. Of course, Al also has the long-term passes. He has a 3, 7, or a 30-day All Sports Pass. You get all of his premium plays for that period of time. You select when you go to his handicapper page and you make that purchase. Also, long-term pass from MLB season still up there as well, which will include the playoffs here. So Al has a MLB season pass. We got another 3.5 months of baseball. 3 months here, regular season. The postseason is usually a month, so about 4 months of baseball, a little more than 4 months of baseball here. And of course, he does have that MLB season pass, so get on board with that there. And of course, you want to get on board with Ninos. Of course, when you get the long-term passes, you could add a second capper with that 2-for-1 cap promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Al, it's always great having you show. Continue your successes, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Tony. How we going?
You got it, Al. Ninos here on the drive through. Hey, guys, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show. More of that little troll we have in the chat room. We're going to get that corrected. I don't have the controls here on that chat room there, but anyway, just keep an eye up. All right, guys, let's continue on. As I said, we don't have Rod's pick, but we'll have it for you here on the recap. He's still in the dentist chair. All right, let's continue on here, and we'll go ahead and bring in Damian Sosh. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs. We just find work up there. I think we're ready to go with Damian now. Damian, what's happening?
Hey, Tony. How you doing?
Doing awesome. All right, here we go. 8:40 Eastern time tonight. Rockies here hosting the Dodgers with the Dodgers favorite 220, total of 11.
Yeah, I had a premium play on this game yesterday with an under, and the under catch pretty easily. Dodgers have one of the best offenses in baseball, but yesterday held to just 3 hits and shut out 4-0. Now today they're going to be facing Kyle Freeland. Freeland on the year is just he's 3-5 with a 4.29 ERA for the Rockies. Now Freeland faced the Dodgers way back in early April. Dodgers hit him around fairly good. He gave up 5 runs in just 3 2/3 innings pitched in that game. But Freeland has been pitching much better of late. Over his last 4 starts, he's gone a total of 27 innings. And an ERA of just 3.00 in those starts. Now he's going to be facing, like I said, a tough Dodgers lineup. But remember, that lineup is without Mookie Betts, which is definitely a big part of things there in L.A. Dodgers are going to be going with Clayton Kershaw on the mound. Kershaw just continues to mow down his opponents. He's 5-1 on the season, a 2.00 ERA, and he's been fantastic on the road this year. He has a total of 29 innings pitched with an ERA of just 1.24. Now, just 3 of the Rockies' last 20 games have totaled 12 or more runs, and just 4 of the Dodgers' last 20 games have totaled 12 or more runs. I know this is Coors Field, some pretty powerful offenses, but I think the total is set too high, and I like the under again in this one tonight.
All right, we got Damian Sosh here going with the under 11 here with the Dodgers and the Rockies. Yeah, we've got Kershaw on the mound, as you said, a whip of .91. He's getting the ground balls. He doesn't get hurt with the fly balls. Very limited home run damage this year. And, of course, the lefty going here for the Rockies and Freeland. Respectable numbers considering where he's pitching. Again, here's someone, again, getting ground balls at 41% and limits his home runs, which will help this total.
Definitely. And the Dodgers seem to have a little bit of issues there against these kind of left-handers here. So we'll see. I think it's going to work out well for them. And like I said, I like the under. I think it's a solid play.
All right, we got Damian here, Dodgers, Rockies, under total of 11. This one to have a start time here of 8:40 Eastern time. All right, Damian, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Print, where you put up some really solid numbers here over the past 7 days here. 519 units of profit, all documented. When you go over to Pick Dogs, you can guarantee that you can verify these numbers when you go over to Damian's handicapper page, and you'll see the picks that are listed there, fully recorded, fully documented. 15 games remaining here on this card. What do you have going on over Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, it's a really big card tonight. I actually have 5 total plays, 3 of them that are for sale individually. My 3 favorite plays are on sale though with the website individually. You can buy them individually, or I have them all together in my MLB triple play, which is your best deal. One of the things that in my $15 play, I've been hot in totals right now, and you get my total today there for just $15. So that put some money in your pocket, and then look at once that cashes in, check out a 3, 7, 30-day plan, 2-for-1 capper deal. That's definitely your best bet for a long-term profit. But join me, guys, and we'll make some money.
That's right, guys. I get on board with Damian Sosh over at Pig Dogs, a premium. You see the numbers here in the last 7 days, all documented. He's got his triple play up there, his 3 top investments for Tuesday, his 10-star MLB triple play, his 3 best bets from baseball, all $40 affordable pricing. If you're looking for some value here, a $15 total of the day right now, $15. Now, all these one-offs now are guaranteed. If they do not show a profit, these credits are put back into your account. For all these one-offs, these one-off individual plays, these one-day passes, they are guaranteed. So check that out. There aren't 2 separate prices now. Everything now at one price is guaranteed. So that you want to get on board there with that. Of course, we've got the Damian with his $15 guaranteed. Of course, what's not guaranteed are longer-term passes like the 3, 7, or 30-day All Sports Pass, where you get all Damian's premium plays for that period of time. You select when you go to his handicapper page and make that purchase. They're not guaranteed because they're already sold at a really good discount there. So the long-term pass is the way to go. Of course, Damian in action here from Major League Baseball. You see the numbers. He's producing 519 units of profit over the past 7 days, all documented. So get on board with Damian Sosh over at Pick Dogs. If anything, at least try him out with that $15 pick. Total of the day right now. Try them out. And then, of course, tomorrow with those winnings, go ahead and go long-term, expand it to maybe a 7-day pass. That's a great way to go with that. All right, Damian, as always, great having you show. Continue success, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
Thank you, Tony. Have a good night.
You got it. Damian Sosh here on the drive-thru. Hey, guys, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show. And, of course, Rod Zawacky could not be with us today. He's still in the dentist chair, but we do have his pick. So stay tuned for that when we go into the recap, and the recap will follow my pick here. So we'll go right into the recap, and let me go ahead and put up the game information for you as we'll be looking at. We have a play here in tonight's game here between the Giants and the Tigers. So let me go ahead and get the game information up for you as I was just kind of looking at some of my notes from that game. Also, I need to make sure that I verify that we do have the starting pitchers still listed in that game, because we always get those last-minute changes. So here we go. We got the Giants and the Tigers tonight. So let me just we've got the Giants big favorites. The 205. The total here sits at 7. So let me just verify that there hasn't been any changes to this lineup. Nope, we still got Skubal and Rodon. So we have those two still slated here. Big favorites here for the Giants. And I'm going to be going against the Giants here. I'm going to take care of the Detroit Tigers at plus 172 in this one. Skubal's the starter. Every pitcher is going to have ups and downs, but overall, you look at this season, you got to be okay with it. ERA 3.63, WHIP 1.13, 26% strikeouts, good control. The ground balls at 46%. He limits his home run damage, and his FIP is 2.67, almost a run below his ERA. So that's signaling a drop in ERA if these numbers hold with that low FIP. Of course, we do have Rodon, solid numbers. Can't argue that. Good strikeout numbers as well. Ground balls at 38%. But then again, we're just looking at the numbers here. The Giants here have dropped 6 of their past 8. They lose 2 of 3 at home to Cincinnati. This is the Giants team that I've kind of been critical of, right? We see them play very well here against the Dodgers, and then when they face the likes of the Rockies and the Reds, they really play down to the level of competition. One thing with this Tigers team is, they do have issues at the plate, but they do hit left-handers, and they get great work out of their bullpen. At home, the Giants bullpen an ERA of 4.32. I just can't trust the Giants. I'll be on the Tigers here at plus 172 here with our free pick here on the drive-thru. Hey guys, be sure to check out Pick Dogs Premium. I've got a 3-pack up there right now on the site. I am the top units producer over at Pick Dogs for 2022 in Major League Baseball. It's all verified. If you go over to my handicapper page and you go down to my pick history, you can verify all my picks there. Top unit producer right now, yours truly here on Pick Dogs for Major League Baseball. I have a 3-pack right now, my 3 best bets for Major League Baseball all in a 3-pack. I also have my $15 premium pick up there as well for you. So 4 premium plays up there. Of course, you can go also long-term with me. I have the 3, 7, or 30-day all sports pass. You get all my premium plays for that period of time you select when you go to my handicapper page and you make that purchase. 2-for-1 cap promotion. You can match me up with some of the other cappers on the 2-for-1 with Alex Smart, with Damian Sosh, with Ninos. You can match me up with Tony Brown, Alex Smart. 2-for-1 cap promotion is your best value over at Pick Dogs Premium, so get signed up. All right, so let's continue on here with the show. And now it's time for the recap. So let me get the recap from today's show. All right, we got started hard with Alex Smart. A nice big dog for you here. Boy, we bookend this show with 2 big dogs. We start with Alex here with Orioles plus 155 against the Mariners. Then we go to Tony Brown. He likes the Phillies Braves to go over 7.5. Ninos was on the Padres minus 110 against the D-backs. Damian Sosh was on the Dodgers, Rockies under 11. Here it is. We got the pick from Zawacky. Could not be with us today. He was still in the dentist chair. He likes the Blue Jays, Red Sox over 9. And yours truly here on the Tigers plus 172 here against the San Francisco Giants. The one I like the most, boy, I like a lot of these here. But, man, that Orioles plus 155 just looks to me too good to be really good there. So I'll side with Alex here on the best one for today. All right, that'll do it here for this edition here of the Drive-Thru, guys. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring in our cappers here from Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place, deliver live free picks for the games in prime time. And don't forget, it always gets started every single day in the morning. And, of course, I remind you guys to subscribe and set notifications. Be live with us on the Drive-Thru, so when we give you those picks, you can get bet into the best numbers. And, of course, it all gets started every day, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We got Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes. Of course, the morning show. Mitch, Chris, and Brian spearhead that morning show every day here at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Also, be sure to check out Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes. We've got Ron Romanelli with his MLB rundown, a rundown and pick from every Major League Baseball game every day, as well as Brian's first 5 and Take It to the Bank video series. We also have video series here from Jovan with his parlay. And, of course, Christopher Lowe contributing with his videos from Major League Baseball and more. And, of course, don't forget the MMA show on Saturdays with Mills and Brad Francis. And, of course, you make sure to set your notifications because when they go live with that show, you want to be live with them on the MMA shows on Saturday. All right, we got it all in, guys. I'll do it for this edition here of the Drive-Thru. Let's go ahead and let's bring in our crew here for tonight's show. We'll go ahead and bring them in, and we're going to wave goodbye to you guys. Have yourself a great night. We'll talk with you again tomorrow live at